I'm Alan Kenny, Editorial Director with REIT.com, and we're in San Francisco for REITWorld 2013. Joining me for this edition of CEO Spotlight is Michael Barnello, President and CEO of LaSalle Hotel Properties. So Michael, 2013, the lodging sector has been a pretty positive story. I mean, are we going to see that continue in 2014?
We think so, Alan. The supply and demand dynamics set up very favorably for owners and operators. We're in an environment right now where supply is lower than the historical averages, and demand has been higher than the historical averages. And things are setting up to continue on that track for 2014. So we feel like we're in a sturdy part of the cycle, and we're looking forward to it.
And I want to talk a little bit about your efforts to redevelop some of your properties. When you're doing those kinds of renovations, what are the areas where you think you're getting the best kind of ROI, and how often do you imagine that they need to undergo a significant renovation?
We do spend a lot of time working on renovating our properties. And most recently we renovated the Park Central Hotel, and we transformed it into not only the Park Central Hotel, but we split it into and broke out a hotel called the West House Hotel. When we look at buying any acquisition, we look at lots of factors for the physical product. What condition it's in now, what condition should we take it to that the market will best look forward to, and what position it's in today, whereas what could be transformed into. So we look at the amount of meeting space it has, is the right amount of meeting space, the condition of the rooms, is it has a spa, should it have a spa, how many food and beverage outlets it has, should they be the same, or should they be transformed into something else, et cetera, et cetera. Even is the room count the right room count? Should we create more suites, or should we take some suites and make them into regular guest rooms and thereby increase the room count? We look at all those things. When you talk about how often a renovation needs to occur, the general cycle is 5 to 7 years. Now there are some properties that can go a little longer depending on the condition and the wear and tear, and there are some properties that, because of the design might be a little more susceptible to being beat up, then we'd have to renovate a little earlier.
And I know you've made some deals here in San Francisco. I mean, where are the markets that you're really looking to expand right now?
Well, we did 3 deals in San Francisco in August, and hands down, San Francisco is one of the best markets in the country. It has been for the last 3 years, and all signs are pointing that will continue for the next couple of years. If you look at the supply and demand characteristics we talked about earlier for the country, they're incredibly favorable right here in San Francisco. Demand continues to be very strong, and supply is almost negligible for the next couple of years. So we love a market like San Francisco. The other place we just did a deal was in Key West, and that has really fantastic supply and demand characteristics as well, where the supply is, again, almost nothing over the next couple of years, and the demand continues to be strong. So those are the kind of markets that we look for across the country, and when we find properties in those markets, we like to acquire as many properties as we can.
Well, thanks so much for your time, Michael.
Thanks, Alan.
And for more on this and other REIT news and analysis, be sure to check out REIT.com.